Hello Cobras and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby. I'm TryclydeTamer. Last time we made it here to Moss Deep City and battled the gym, and also found out that Team Magma and Team Aqua are trying to do something so that they caused a crazy pillar of light to come out from a ringed area of Route 128. So, let's get back to the surfing. Let me apply a Super Repel for future safety. And well, the future is now as we get down here into Route 127. But let's disembark so we can battle this guy, even though we don't need to disembark. Through fishing, I have attained a state of becalmed serenity. Please allow me to demonstrate. His name is Jonah, and though he has lost, his heart remains calm. But whoa, before I get too ahead of myself, we're going to be using our diving abilities here on Route 124 to go down and get some collectibles out of the way. Not only are there the shards underwater, and awesome, great music, and we just look funny with our Devon scuba gear on, another collectible that we can get in the underwater areas are the plates for the Pokemon Arceus, even though he's not normally available in the game. He might be made available by events. But we can go and search, and, well, this place just looks great, but there's plates for the 18 different types of Pokemon that you can collect in these underwater areas, and they're all completely hidden, so you don't know where they are. You just have to look and tap A willy-nilly in places. But it doesn't seem to be in this place right here. There's only one plate on Route 124, and it's by a trainer. Yes, scuba diving trainers. But for right here, we're going to be surfacing back up, and all our items on Route 124 that are above ground are right here. Not like it's really underground. I mean, technically it is underground because it's underwater, and you'd say water is below ground, but ground could go down pretty far as well because it does go to the Earth's core and everything. So I'm just going to be searching around, and we're by all these nice little pockets of air and land. I'm pretty sure there's plenty pockets of air around here. You kind of need that stuff to survive. So yes, there was that red shard that way, and there's 2 more shards for me to get on this route, as according to my list of items. And here's our trainer. Glug, glug, glug. Hey, who do you think you are? The situation we are in may seem a little bit unethical, but video game logic comes right into my favor. Yeah, let's use this Thunderbolt underwater and attack only the Starmie and not herself or its trainer. And bam, get static up to level 40. Man, this is probably the most of any trainer battle that I've shown on screen. Very even level 40 as well. Trainer Dimitri. Glug 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 glug. What's he have to say, or is he just like saying utter gibberish about what his opinions are? I just like how those left us underwater. I don't think they're collectible ones. That sound, I'm pretty sure it was the sound of a Relicanth. Alright, pretty sure we just want to go this way. Repellence effect is worn off, but yes. Due east of Dimitri is the Sky Plate, the only one on this route. Oh hey, Hidden Pearl, I didn't expect to grab that. Well, then again, there are 7 hidden items underwater. Seems to be just an underwater trainer here. Glug 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 glug. Hey, did you come for a battle? Killin', his name is close to Dylan. I've been killing his Pokemon, huh? It's actually still within the route, but if you go south a little bit more, we got a double battle, big sister and little brother. My big sister has a strong Pokemon, don't cry when you lose. Oh, I came all the way down to the beach just to be with my little brother. I want to have a Pokemon battle to take my mind off it. It's your fault we lost, Sam. You're in trouble later. Sorry, sis. You are you lost at sea. If you be my Pokemon, you got you to the currents. I sing like the guitar riffs that my music has. That doesn't, Spencer. I lost my bearings in battle. He had a Tentacruel and a Hya! You know what Pokemon that is. Sorry. Diving down by the siblings. Let's get down in this underwater area. Again, there's no more plates for me to get, but I could still find more hidden items. I'm just gonna cut out the hidden items that I find they're not really that important, and you just like mash A when you find places. Just look for like open areas that would make sense for there to be a hidden item. Bloop 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 bloop. The scene Hoenn is truly beautiful. You're like a blooper. Rishel. Bloop. Maybe her name is Rachel. Maybe I asked her what it is underwater and all I call was Rishel. Next, let me fight this trainer right here. Oh, an invitation battle, yes. Arzu. She has 2 Clamperl. That's great for a Gorobus and Huntail combo. Yes, you get Deep Sea Tooth to make it into Huntail, and then Deep Sea Scale to make it into Gorobus. You just trade while holding those items. Then I guess we're going to be surfacing right here because we came all this way, and there's a rather important item for me to get, and I'd assume it would be way this way because it's kind of secluded, but no, it doesn't really seem to be so. It's just another yellow shard. Well, this is actually pretty sensical because this was the one that we entered from at first was by a bunch of rocks, and then there's this one next to in line, so I'd assume there'd be stuff right here. Yes, it's the 2 other items I'm looking for. This blue shard right here, and I cut off the music by grabbing the item. And yes, we got a Mega Stone. I like how the rippliness of it too. It's a pincer, right? Very weird place. And it's cool because Mega Pincer is bug flying and it gets the aerolate ability, so normal type moves become flying, so you can teach it, you get impact and it becomes flying, or pretty much anything, and it's great. And then all of a sudden we're in Verdant Town. Why? Because one of my little birds has told me that if we go into this contest hall here, there will be a TM waiting for us. So we go talk to this girl right here, blah blah blah, talking about your Pokemon, how they adore her and everything. She's going to give you a TM45 Attract. Now we can go south of the route and get into Route 126. We're skipping Route 125. Why no love Route 125? Actually, I know why there's no love for Route 125, because it's actually north of Moss Deep City and there's a Shoal Cave, but it kind of slipped my mind because I guess I just forget things about the north. But the north does remember. Don't lump me in with those swimmers, we athletes have come to battle. Denzel, will I go down in the sea? Allow me to get my bearings straight. I get a bearing straight because we're all surfing and stuff, and there's plenty of underwater-able places and a giant place. Swimming is a full body workout, you will get fit. Sorry, Barry, for how fit your quad-weight Gyarados is. But this dive area circles around Sootopolis City, which is one of our next destinations, as it is vital to the story, and obviously because there's a gym there. But it's very important overall. Let's just get diving underwater. There's definitely going to be more plates around this way, so I'm going to be tapping A lot more, looking at my list back and forth, but let's start off with a battle. Glug 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 glug. I'm right in the middle of a treasure hunt. Yutaka glug ugh. And actually I stand corrected, because there's only one plate here, and it's in the southwest of the northmost dive spot, so I would assume it's somewhere around here. So there we go, right here, Mind Play for Psychic. Another random trainer, glug 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 glug. It's possible to dive even if you can't swim. Tristan, that's close to Tristane Martell. How dare I forget the Game of Thrones names, there was also a Sam that I fought. Girly girl, oh, you're a trainer, aren't you? Jillian. By the way, as a general consensus of the items you'll get, it's like, it ranges from pearls to heart scales to big pearls to big heart scales. I wish there were big heart scales that counted as multiple, and you like break off the pieces and have multiple opportunities of move relearning. I don't know, but we got secretive diving spots. Is it gonna take me back down? No, it's actually on the way to a secret place, actually. Grabbing more hidden items, of course. There's 8 hidden items down here. I almost said hate. Well, I did say hate, but I do my thing where I get all stuttery and then I just edit the stuff over my talking. But then I'm doing this talking where I kind of pause, and that's another thing I do. I just sometimes pause on my talking like I kind of did there. I'll just leave that in just to show it. But yeah, we go over this way and get a green shard. Well then, with all this diving that we're doing, how about we come a little bit center and get here to Sootopolis City. What? Sootopolis City is an underwater town? Is this Atlantis? No, as I was speaking of, we need dive to get out here, and we're here, and the surfing music is playing. Be going even faster on a Sharpedo. Here's our gym right there, but we can't enter right now because that's gym number 8, and we don't really want to face gym number 8 right now. We can't anyway until after we do the little event stuff about Team Magma. Let me guess, you're going to challenge Wallace. Oh, you are really? You're awfully brave. But that's gonna have to come at a later time. Don't really want to do too much here at Sootopolis City, so I'm just gonna heal up my Pokemon and leave. Okay, now let's get back on Route 127. We have a little bit more items on land, and a few more fishing trainers here. Well, hey, this is a match between a Pokemon fan and a fishing buff. Roger that. No, my line saw Tinkle, the party's over. That was an interesting battle. First he sent out Whelmer, I used Aerial Ace, the Whelmer used Dive, I used Fly, so that was a good strategy. Then the Sharpedo came out, and then I misclicked on Stealing, but it was good for me because he was poison baiting, that poisoned me, and then it was good for my Facade to take it out. Oops, don't tell me I stand a surfing Pokemon. Henry, can't keep up. The poison thing is really helping me out because as long as I keep my HP in check, I can just Facade everything. Alright, we got a lot more diving stuff and surfing trainer. I'm wearing my swimsuit under my shirt. The shirt makes it plain that I'm an ace trainer because all of our sprites are the same. Claudia, why didn't you use a Clawitzer? Well, this is Hoenn, not Kalos. Water, splash to me. It's a bird keeper, do bird Pokemon of excellent vision. They spot prey from gray heights. Double Edge would be very overpowered, but I'm gonna have to say no. Byron is giving up. A little bit further down on Route 126, we got this guy. I feel like I'm losing my edge just drifting along with the waves. His name is Leopold, or maybe it's Leopard, maybe it's just hard to say the R's. Losing doesn't bother me. Triathlete swimmer this way. Are there any drowning Pokemon or trainers here? I've taken upon myself to go on swim patrol. Jalen. I think I might drown. Then why are you acting like you're jumping and diving in midair? I've had enough of these trainers. Let's go underwater. Well, we got trainers now. Hey, have you heard of marine snow? No, Kaylin, I don't think I know about that marine snow you speak of. It's proof of the sea's abundance. Okay. There are 4 hidden items and then 3 plates for me to get down here, so let's begin the search. I'm pretty sure this is the northwest corner. Target sighted, I'll take him down! Javier was glubbing it up with his Spanish self. Here's the insect plate in the northeast corner by the westernmost branch. Spooky plate at the center east part, between these 2 walls. Then here's the dread plate at the east side, go a little bit north at this point right here. Alright, we got a little eyelet, we got a black belt here, and we got a Heracronite. I wish it was Heracrossite, that would make a little bit more sense. Mega Heracross gets the skilling abilities, so you can use Rock Blast, Pin Missile, Arm Thrust, so many great moves. What I learned at Dewford's Pokemon Gym, I will put into practice here. Koji Kondo, I was swamped! Northeast of Koji is the little patch of diving that you can take, and you got a swim trainer down here. She was Aileen, or maybe more like Alien, following the joke of Rusu. And now we must surface up. I'm reusing the jokes within the same video, but then again, I'm recording this in like segments. It's like the 3rd segment. I've been doing like half hour at a time, so that's been weird stuff. And just curve all the way around this way and get our rare candy after our Carbos. What it's time to do now is go to Route 125 above Moss Deep City to Shoal Cave, as I was speaking of. At this time of night, the place is going to be in high tide. It has high tide and low tide. 2 different events in which you can come to the place and see a different layout of things. Ahoy! I'm a buff tough sailor. I've braved the world's seas. Yeah, you have. I like it when sailors are earnest like you, my friend. Double battle right by the cave entrance. There's supposedly a strange old man in Shoal Cave. Are you on your way to meet him too? Is there really anything in a place like this? I did not expect the battle to go so nicely for me there. Aqua Jet on the camera up to Ice Punch on the Altaria. Perspective change this way, swimmer girl. I'm tired from swimming. Are you up for a battle with me? Well, if you're tired of swimming, go over to that little patch of land. Tanya thinks that I am too much. I'm going 3rd person for a lot of these people, and the only item outside in this route is this big pearl. So let's enter the cave. And once we go inside, we're going to notice that it's at high tide, so we're going to need to surf a little bit. I know I don't want to surf yet, I want to talk to this strange old man. Are you planning on going deep in there? How about bringing me back some shoal salt and shoal shells? I can make you something good if you bring me those items. By comparison, there are not as many items during high tide as there are during low tide, but our only hidden item is this way, a star piece. Pokemon of interest to catch here would be Spheal, and there's Golbat as well. It's kind of a place to see some Ice-type Pokemon, if you're interested. I don't need to worry about my item finder anymore because that was the only hidden item. Back to surfing we go. I have plenty of super repels, and it looks like I can dive here, but it's just like the shadow of the bridge up that way. And we got a shoal shell. It's so hard to say, it's such a tongue twister. Seashells, shoal shells by the seashore. I just remember like in the episode where Meowth was learning to talk, there's like girls in like bikinis standing in some kind of choreography speaking class. They're just standing and like, okay, repeat after me. She sells seashells at the seashore. They started doing that, and then Meowth was introduced to a tongue twister, and I'm pretty sure Meowth's first word was rocket. Yeah, reminiscing about the anime, and I'm having really hard times trying to step that way. So I got 3 shoal shells by now. There's that rare candy, and oh boy, we got dusty Pokemon, but I'm just gonna run right into it. There we go, there's shoal shell number 4. But that's not all of the items, so how about we just head back down this way and grab the very last item, a big pearl. Well, that does it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby. Until next time, where we do a continuation of plate collecting and checking out Shoal Cave in the low tide, don't toast yourself.